So, me and my friend are back again after having just beat Lords of the Fallen. This mid-ass fucking game. Wouldn't you agree, Anthony?
Man, I'm fucking highly disappointed.
It's like the game. I would say the game's not bad, but
It's not
it's
bad.
super fucking average. And like with all the stuttering problems, it brings it to like it would be like a 5. It's like a 4 because of that to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd get it like I was gonna give it a 6 at some point, and then like as I progressed through the game and like mid to late game, I was like, nah, this is like a 4 or 5. Like, what is this bullshit? Like, I just wanted to finish the game just to say I beat it and I'm done.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Where I was just like, all right, I'm not. I wasn't hating myself the whole time playing it, but I was like, man, I'm just like we'll get into it. Well, we're gonna talk about all the bosses just like we did about Armor Core. That's what this video is about, and we're ranking them on difficulty. I know because last time in the video people were like, "Are y'all ranking them on difficulty? Are y'all ranking them on like aesthetics?" Nah, this is like how hard was the fight, like basically the tier list.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could also just do like a whole fucking review of the game. Like,
Well, I was gonna say that in a separate video. I was gonna say if anybody wants a separate video where we just talk about reviews of the game, we could totally do that. But right now, this video is just gonna be about ranking the bosses on how hard they were. Um, but I guess let's just get into it. So, first boss. I always call her Petra, but her like name is Pieta. I don't know how to fucking say her
yeah,
goddamn name.
yeah, or some shit like that. Yeah,
So, where do you think this bitch is gonna go? Probably Wienerhut Jr.
yeah. I mean, kind of easy.
Now I die. I will say this boss is the boss I died to the most, which is gonna like so for some people it's gonna sound crazy, but like when I first started the game, you have to get used to the mechanics and like not being able to dodge immediately after a heavy attack was fucking me over hard on this fight. But then you just get used to how the game works.
That, and I think you chose a different class than me. I went straight fucking strength build.
Yeah.
Terrible, by the way. Worst fucking decision I made, which is never a bad thing in any other like Souls games or Soulsborne.
I mean, I
Like,
went pure strength build too, but like, yeah,
yeah,
it
but
locks you out of a lot of shit.
you chose a different. I think you chose the Hall of Night or something like
Yeah, the
that.
first one because
So
it
it
had the
gave
most
you more
armor.
strength, right? Like, or it gave you more defense. I was getting smacked around like a motherfucker. Like it was hard for me to take a hit or two.
Yeah, because you
Not
said
saying
she
that I
one
couldn't.
shots you, right? Like early game.
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I was like, it left me so confused because like at first I just couldn't like. It took me a little bit longer to like learn the boss. After I did, I was like, dude, this fight's easy as hell. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I died about like 3 or 4 times, but then like it's learning the mechanics and learning what she does.
yeah. I mean, like, it's not hard. Like, I think that like, my
I mean,
only
if I was
problem.
being generous, she'd be an easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would leave her an easy because
Because like if
yeah.
I'm being honest, I did die to her the most in this game, which is sounds crazy, but like she's the first boss. Yeah.
I just like her and like maybe one or two other bosses that gave me a little problem just because like I just feel like the the defenses in the game are just terrible. If you're not building towards, I guess, what elemental damage
Yeah.
or like defense, you're just gonna get smacked around. So like that was my problem with the game.
I didn't really feel it that much, but but my stats and yours were about the same. I don't know. Maybe
Pretty
the
much.
armor I was wearing had more elemental defense. I
That's
just
what I'm saying. Like, I just felt like the armor just didn't do jack shit
I put the
for
most
all.
armor on. Like they gave me the most defense. That's basically like how my
I
build
mean, yeah,
was.
same. Like we both had basically like the same build, maybe just different weapons.
Yeah, I was using the anvil hammer. You were using that sword. I don't know what the fuck that sword's called.
Yeah, and I played around with like another sword, which did way less damage. I even maxed it out, and I was like, nah, this thing's ass. The one that I was using initially was just better.
Okay, but long story short, I think we're gonna put her in easy because she did kill us more than any other boss. I think for
Yeah,
me at least. Did you die to her the most?
yeah. Well, her, and I would say like maybe
One other one.
one or two, maybe three.
Well, we'll get there when we get there. Next
Yeah.
boss. What is this guy's name? Congregator of Flesh. Yeah. Okay. Had to let.
Okay, that one gave me a problem only because
I put this
Oh my
bitch in
god.
Weenie Hut Jr. because I killed it on the first try. You dropped down in that little fucking pit area, and then I was like, oh fuck, a boss, and I killed it, and I was like, okay.
I can't. I won't be able to give a full like explanation on that because like when I was playing, the game kept fucking stuttering.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, I should add a fucking tier. Hold on. That's a
so
tier I
like
forgot to
that
put.
made the fight unbelievably hard. Like I wasn't even fighting the boss. It was just fighting the game just to fucking
Hold on.
dodge or like even hit the motherfucker.
Easy, but oh my god, stutter. I'm gonna put that tier. Now, that only happened to me on a couple of bosses, but like this would for you. I wish I could have 2 of these. Wait, I could. Hold on. Can I add 2 of these? Yeah. Okay. So for me, he's Weenie Hut Jr. because I didn't have a problem with stuttering in that fight. I did have a stutter on some fights, but for you, it's easy but stutter, right?
Yeah, I would say like the boss wasn't hard at all. I think he was like fairly easy. Like he smacked me a little bit harder than what I was expecting, but I was like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But the stutter,
Yeah.
like even after like I lowered all the settings because like it was like my settings were like what medium. I played with them around so much just to make the stuttering and frame drops like
Manageable. Yeah.
yeah, and it nothing worked. Even like on all low, nothing fucking worked.
Like
Hmm.
that's gonna be a funny ass tier to add, but yeah, easy but stutter, and like he didn't stutter for me, but like there is one boss on this fucking fight that did stutter, and we'll get to that. But yeah, other than that, he's just I fucking found it. His attacks were like insanely telegraphed. He only hit really in front of you, and like I literally just walked by. This is what I did for spoiler alert. Every fucking boss just charged heavy attack until they died. That's basically what I did.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
um,
much.
Next guy, what is this? The Hush Saint, the horse dude. I guess maybe easy.
Yeah, I would say easy. He was a little difficult at first,
Yeah,
just because like
I died to him 3 times, and I died to this bitch like 4 times. But the only reason I died is we talked about this before. I was just trying to see if I could knock him off his horse. It's possible, but not worth it. So I just waited till he jumped off his fucking horse and then beat his ass. But like
yeah,
the whole
like
time,
there
I'm
were
just like, can I get you off your fucking horse? That's why I died like about 3 times.
yeah, like fighting him. Like initially I just thought like okay, you gotta like maybe just fight him on the horse a little bit, and then he gets off after a while. Not everything that I did, it turned out like when he's on the horse, you can't hit him. Just
Yeah.
fucking dodge.
There's like
Yeah.
2 bosses in this game where just like, hey, I'm on this thing and you can't hurt me, and I'm like, bro, this is so stupid.
Yeah, and then like I found out that like you have those parasite things that you can like use, and like majority of the time that got me killed because I was trying to
Yeah,
figure
that's
out
like
what
it's
the hell
like
they
that's
were
why I was like,
for.
it's not the mechanic that you would use to get him off the horse is not worth it. So who gives a shit?
Yeah. So like after a while, like once I just stopped everything and just like decided just to like just fully commit to just dodging or blocking or parrying, which really like I hear people like, yeah, the blocking and parrying, it's good. Just don't even waste the time on it. Just fucking dodge. Just
Yeah, just
dodge the whole game.
dodge and heavy charged attack.
So like yeah, like I said, like once I just did that, I was like, dude, this boss is easy. I had no problems with it.
Yeah, we're both on agreement. What is this guy's name? Spurned Progeny. Uh, Probably easy. I mean, because I died once to him, and that's just because I didn't know what he did. So,
Yeah, I died a few times just because I was trying to figure out like what exactly his attacks were.
because when I
Uh,
first went in there, he's like, "What's up? I'm a big fucking kid." Ran in, hit his ankles a couple of times. I was like, "Oh, this guy's easy as shit." Then he started throwing up on the floor. I'm like, "What does that do?" "Oh, that hurts my feet." And I was like, "I saw stairs, had to run up the stairs." And I was like, "Okay, what's this? This whole new fucking thing." And then he has like 700 different attacks. So I died the first time, but then the second time I steamrolled him. So like he killed me once, so I guess I put him in easy.
I think
Uh,
he killed me like 3 or 4 times just because like I was just messing up, and then plus like I had a few stutters that match, but like it wasn't unbearable like the sponge prodigy or whatever the hell it's called.
yeah.
Like god damn, dude, like that one fight alone is what pissed me off about the game.
Oh, this is
But
your most hated fight.
no, the other one, the yeah, that one, whatever the fuck it's called,
Oh,
the
this
Spurned Progeny or whatever,
okay, the
the
great. What is
flesh
this name?
thing.
Spoiler alert: I don't remember any of the fucking bosses' names for this
Their
game.
bosses aren't these bosses are not like rememberable.
Yeah.
Like no point.
The crow guy, Weenie Hut Jr.
Yeah.
Like
Like
interesting. If I had to rate it on thematically, I think it's a pretty interesting fight. But
I
like difficulty wise, you're just like, all right,
I
I
thought
just
that
hit this
was like
bitch.
the coolest looking boss out of the whole game.
Yeah, like I'm like, it's a cool looking like set
And
piece.
it's just a gimmick fight, and even that, it's a very piss poor gimmick fight.
Like,
Like it was
dude, you run up
stupid.
to that bitch, you charge heavy attack. I hit her for 3K. I'm like, God damn, I hit this bitch hard.
Yeah, I think the hammers do a little more damage, like compared to the sword, because I was hitting for about like maybe two, depending. I don't remember my full damage output, but I think I was hitting for like 2K, maybe like 1500. So like, but like even regardless, it was like hit her once with the charge attack, and then just like finish up the light, just because
Yeah, basically.
like I would get kind of surrounded by like fucking the little ads that would get spawned in, or like I had to like dodge out away from I guess whatever like AOE attacks that's like getting
Yeah, because
spawned in.
like like the guy spawns like ads during the whole fucking fight, and I just ignored him
Spawns
basically.
ads, and he also like shoots out like
Oh
ice
yeah, that's like in
fucking
between
attack.
rounds and shit.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. But like, other than that, you're just waiting for the fucking
The
little
bitch to
ghost to
spawn.
appear.
Cause like
Yeah,
I didn't die at all, but like I fucking when I would run up to the crow, I thought like after the bitch disappeared, you'd have to run up to the crow and hit him, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's just invincible. Okay.
oh, god damn, I was so disappointed on that fight. It looks so fucking cool, but it's just a gimmick fight.
Like I said, if y'all want another video where we rate the game just like on its game, let us know. But this is again, we're just talking about bosses in this fight. Um, what is this dude's name? I have a list of all the bosses. Howard Delver. Oh, this is like the two. So like this is like the first fight or first phase. This is the second phase. You know, like you kill that 90. Like he fuses with his brother or some shit. You know?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Weenie Hut Jr. And then
Yeah,
Weenie
that
Hut
one was
Jr.
easy as shit.
It's like the first phase. I don't know if you did this. I just threw spears at this bitch until she died.
Yeah, I actually like legit fought it. So like I had a little bit more difficult time, but like it was easy as fuck. Now the second phase only gave me problems because of fucking stutter.
Oh, so you want easy but stutter in here? Oh,
Yeah, like
hold on, let
dude,
me.
like it just and it wasn't like a lot of stutter, but it was enough to make it to where like if I got hit once or twice, like I took a lot of damage. So I would have to like pop unnecessary heals.
Okay, so yeah, first fight. Weenie Hut Jr. for me. I just threw the bitches spears at the bitch until she died. Second fight, he like would jump in the air and then like when you dodge that super telegraph attack and then you charge heavy attack. That's like it for me. Didn't have stutter on this fight, but yeah. But yeah, easy as fuck fight. Like I wasn't even expecting it to be in a boss fight. Like you know, like sometimes you just walk into this room. That's another thing about this game. Said like not review the game, but like whenever you walk into a room and you're like, oh, this looks like a boss fight, and it's not a boss fight, and then you get kind of used to that. So you walk into a room and you're like, oh, this one actually is a fucking boss fight. That happened to
Yeah,
me all
I
the goddamn
hated that.
time.
I remember like when I first got in there, because it was at like what the Tower of Penance or something like that.
Yeah,
I finally get to the bottom. I was like, oh, the boss can be at the top or something like that. You know, close to the fucking beacon, like the last two are at. Um, so like I walked in that room and I had no hills, so I was like, okay, what's in here? Looked at it, boss spawned. I was like, nope, not dealing with this. Popped the Vestige moth and went back to
it's just like
the
dipped
shit.
out. Just like I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah, because like I had no hills. I didn't know what the boss was gonna do, so I was like, I was not gonna deal with it.
Next guy, Tancred, and then the second phase, Reinhold the Amir. You watched me fucking kill this guy on stream, first try. So Weenie Hut Jr. for me, both fucking phases. I don't know if you like if
Wait.
you agree, but you saw me like I was
Oh wait,
streaming
no.
it.
Yeah, Tancred's the one at the bottom of the
Yeah, Tower Penance.
Tower of Penance. What's the other one?
It's his second phase where like
No, the other boss. The other boss.
this one.
No, the one we just rated.
Oh,
Is that the one at the depth?
isn't
Like,
it? Don't you kill this guy and he transforms into this guy?
yeah, but I'm talking about the other boss, the one that we just rated.
That bitch was at the bottom of the
The
that cave
cave, right?
area. Yeah.
Oh my god, I fucking hated that area. Okay, never mind. My opinion's different about that one.
Wait,
It
so
was easy.
wait, so this one is harder for you? This one's easy but stutter, or this
No, that
one?
one's just easy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you would put him in easy.
Yeah, like I got it twisted. Like I thought we were talking about the other
This
boss,
guy.
Tancred. Yeah. So the ones before, like it was just easy.
I'm gonna leave it in Weenie Hut Jr. Just cause like I
I mean,
feel
yeah, it wasn't really that big of a deal.
yeah.
But yeah, Tancred, like I said, was easy. But like the second phase, is what gave me a problem,
Oh,
just
this
because of
game,
stutter.
this game. Oh, so this wasn't the stutter guy.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Uh, well, shit, I can. I don't know if I can get rid of this. But fuck it. We'll just leave it in Weenie Hut Jr. because like it's not that fucking bad of a deal. But fucking yeah. First phase again. I feel like I use spear the entire time. Like on most fights where I'm just like, let me see how much damage I can do with spear, and I fucking fucked him up with spear. And then this fight, literally the same as this fight. I feel like these are carbon copies of like super telegraph attacks, charged heavy attack. You can say that for 90% of this fucking game. You can say that, or at least for me.
You know what? Like the problem that I have with the game too is like, I just felt like everything was at like a baseline. Like, yeah, you go to a new area, and like maybe the enemies be like a little bit stronger, but like even then, I just felt like there was no reason for me to change my gear around.
Yeah, like ever.
Yeah, so I just felt like
The only time I would ever change is when I had more gear that had gave me more armor. That's it.
yeah, and even then, like okay, 'cause you said like you just threw spears at the dude. I was using the bloody hatchet for
Yeah.
like the longest time till I realized I had the enhanced hammer, and that's what I started using. But I didn't start using that till like near the end of the game. So like maybe I would have fucking threw some shit at like some bosses, or I mean I did uh on the judge cleric, like that one I remember just
The
because like
Judge
that
Cleric.
one
Oh,
was
the
kind of like
next one we're talking about. Well, let's
yeah.
Judge Cleric. Uh, Weenie Hut Jr. for me. Didn't I kill her in the first try? You were streaming it. Didn't I stream it?
Yeah, you actually did. You had an easier time than me because that whole fight,
Stutter.
both phases, stutter.
Well, let me get the thing out. um, but yeah, I Weenie Hut Jr. this bitch like easily. I would say from a mechanic point of view, she probably looked the hardest. But again, speared the shit out of her, dodge attacks, charge heavy attacks. That's all I did.
Yeah, it was just super easy. And then like even like the AOE attacks were like very poor scripted. Like okay, you knew it was an area of effect, right? And it's just arrows that like slowly fill
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fucking the circle. So I was
Everything
like,
she did was very reactable. Like,
yeah, and like maybe second phase was
like a
a
little bit,
little bit more
yeah, but
difficult.
like nothing like mind blowing.
Yeah, I mean, because like she just like popped out abilities a little bit more faster, but like other than that, super fucking easy.
Like this game is like a game holds your hand because you have two lives essentially with your Umbral version and you. And then like at that point in the game, I had 5 heal kits or 5 or 6 somewhere around there. I had 7 at the end of the game, but yeah, like you have so much room to fuck up in this game. Or for me, you have so much room to brute force bosses. I brute force like every single boss to where like I'm like I don't give a fuck if I get hit. I'm gonna hit you harder. That's how I felt about the game.
Yeah.
The only fucking boss I know, the Lightreaper. This is like the fucking most reoccurring ass boss in the game. I actually killed him early in the game, and then he just fucks off though. So like you have to kill him at the right time. I would say if I'm being honest, he would be in normal, but you run into him so much that it becomes Weenie Hut Jr. But that's me. But like if I did die to him, like maybe easy.
Yeah, I would say easy. I would put him in like a mid ground between easy and normal because like the first few times that like I saw him, he killed me,
Yeah,
right? Like
well, no, most definitely. Like when you fight him the first time, obviously you like don't know how the game works, so you die. You're like, okay.
yeah, the first time that's like whatever. Like I don't care about that one.
Then the
But
second
like I think
time,
like
I was like, oh, okay,
second
let me try
time,
to learn some shit, and he killed me still. Because you don't like you got like no frame of reference. Basically, you're like, okay, I fought this guy once. What the fuck does he do again?
yeah, and then so like the second time was like whatever. It kind of caught me off guard. A third time definitely caught me off guard. Like I just remember like was I think like the graveyard area.
Yeah, because you fight him in that graveyard area, then you go to the snow area, and he's there too.
Was he? Oh yeah, he
He's
was.
in that
I
open
I
fucking area.
played the game way out of order apparently because like I think like after I killed what was it the Hutch Saint, I had went to what is it the hollowed area, wherever the hell it's like in the mountain, and then from there
Where you
I
fight the
went
crow bitch?
to was it the crow?
That's the only mountain area I can think. Oh wait, no, the mountain area. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The snowy fucking area.
No, no, no. I went there after that. Like you're supposed to go to the snow area, and then there's another place you go after that. I went to the other place before that. Then I went to the snow area, just because like I didn't know where to go. So I kind of like it's kind of like whatever. I mean, like it all got done.
Yeah, I mean, like in the end, doesn't even matter.
It really doesn't even matter. But
I mean, maybe for being generous, but he'd probably be the only one in normal.
yeah, I mean, because like when you actually do fight him, like it's I think the only thing that just really got me off was like he's just more fucking mobile than all the other fights.
And like I will, yeah, I'd put him in normal because like he's the only boss where I felt threatened to actually take a drink. Because I felt like whenever I took a like or not drink, whatever you use your cross shit. Whenever you would heal, I felt like he would actually be like, "Oh, the motherfucker's healing," and he would react to it. Whereas
Oh,
all
okay.
these
I see
other
what you mean.
bosses, like I would just, bro, just heal. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I know like we play differently, so like I would just kind of just dodge an attack or something and just like heal up. But like, yeah, there were times where I was like, I might dodge an attack or two, try to heal, and he just like quickly reacts to like, oh hell nah. I was like, I'm gonna smack you once,
Yeah.
and he fucking like gets you, and I was like, okay,
So like normal. I would say overall normal fight. He like probably
yeah,
had like the most like borderline hard mechanics. Not hard, just like you got to figure some shit out. And
average,
his attacks
average.
were like not super telegraphed like fucking every other fucking boss in this goddamn game.
Yeah, nah, he would just kind of just whip shit out like
Yeah.
on the fly.
So like yeah, that's probably gonna be the hardest. Spoiler alert, that's probably the highest boss in this game, or that's most
Yeah,
definitely the highest boss in this game.
that's like the only boss that like
This fucking guy, the what's his name, Monarch, guy. Fuck. Okay, so this is the one easy but stutter for me. Okay, like Weenie Hut Jr., but fucking bro, I died twice. Cause it's like something about the whenever he would like roar, the game would just be like, oh shit, he's roaring, and it would just drop to 2 frames. And I'm like,
man,
and like,
I
what the fuck, dude?
yeah, I had problems with
You
that
too?
fight
Okay,
too.
good. So
Like,
like, I don't have to make another dude to put him in Weenie Head Jr. This is the only fucking fight where I'm like, bro, can the game not shit itself? And it
yeah,
would be
like
annoying. Cause sorry for interrupting, but he'd be like fucking. He would roar. The game would go to shit, and then be like, I'm gonna summon arrows. I'm like, I can't dodge this shit at 2 frames, bro.
mine wasn't necessarily the roar, but it was like what would he do? He pulled the fucking
He
the sword and shit off his back.
Yeah, and then
That was like
throw him.
whatever. Yeah, that was like whatever. But
Because like
like I
other than
think
that, he's like, oh sorry for interrupting again. But other than that, he's like super telegraph attacks, and they're slow as fuck. They're easy as shit to dodge. But that
yeah.
stutter was like mad annoying. But
Most of the time, I just hung out near his dick, like straight
yeah,
up,
basically.
in between his legs, like just smacking him.
Because
But it's like I think when he would throw out like throwables or something, I think I think he threw out fireballs. The game would stutter, or like he would jump in the air to like get away. The game would fucking
yeah,
stutter.
whenever he did that, that's another. So he would roar, and then he did that other attack where he would like jump in the air, and like create or hit the ground and create like a fire ring around him, the game lagged
Yeah,
there too. And I'm like, bro, what's up with this fucking fight and all the like stuttering?
yeah, or like he might fucking do a little roll, like from one side of the ring to the other. The game would give me a little stutter. Like I only had one stutter when he did the little fire ring, but other than that, like it
Like
was like whatever.
the fucking fight is Weenie Hut Jr., but the fucking stutter made that shit like easy but stutter. Like yeah, it was like man, super annoying. The only fucking fight where the game was like, hey, fuck you, we're gonna make this shit stutter. And like I was like, bro, this is like the last fucking fight. Spoiler alert, it's not. But I thought this was the last fight, and I was like super disappointed. I was like, that guy's easy as shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was waiting for like a second phase or
And
something.
then
Like
we
nah,
get to a deer.
man,
Deer is Weenie Hut Jr.,
I
bro.
wouldn't
Like,
even classify that as a fucking fight. That's not even a
you want me to
ball.
add?
Like,
Hold on. How about what do we
yeah, I wouldn't even know what to call that. Like,
not a fight.
you know what? Like the game didn't even fucking try.
You want?
The game, the developers, whatever, whoever. Like, why was that even in the game?
So, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't done the last boss. He talks shit. You walk into this room, he just talks shit to you the whole time, and you kill ads. That's the fight.
I mean, you're not killing. I mean, you had to kill all the ads, but it's like you're just only looking for one
Yeah,
specific.
the
With, like,
ones that are like lit up and shit.
yeah, the marker of a deer, and really, even then, like, yeah, you can hit them with a fucking your weapon or whatever,
Yeah, but it's
and like,
smarter to hit him with like your range attacks. That's what you did too. I
yeah,
we
I
both
mean, that's
was
what I was gonna say. Like, that's what I was gonna say. So it's like you can hit them with your weapon, but you're gonna like get like some damage on that
yeah,
because
because they
like
exploded shit and like some fire around
they
them. So like
explode, like they spew out like fire or some shit once you get close to them. So like the whole fight, you're just throwing shit.
yeah, I mean same. I was just like, oh, where's the fucking one lit up? Boom, boom.
And like everything died in at least like 1 to 2 hits.
Yeah,
So like, what was the point of the
it's
fight?
so funny because
None of
after
it.
you kill the ads, you walk up. I walked up to him. I'm like, okay, that can't be it. There's gonna be a little bit more, right? And he's just sitting there talking shit to you still.
I did the exact
And
same
then he
thing. Like
just kind
after
of
it's
like
done,
puts his hand on the ground and he's like, ugh, I'm dead. Cut to credits. I'm like, what?
dude, I trust me. I did the exact same thing. I killed the last dude. And I was like, okay, what's around here? He can go to phase 2. Like I wanted to pop the umbral just in case if anything was going on. I didn't, so I just kind of like I was just walking around the arena. Looked at him, walked in that giant fucking ring of fire.
Dude, I walked
Nothing
in there
happened.
too and I was getting my ass like burnt up. And I'm like, okay, don't go in here.
Yeah, walked out, looked at him, cut the credits. I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is like the most
and
game,
then,
like this game
I
pissed
was
me off.
at work and I got a text from Anthony saying like, bro, what was that? That shit was fucking
I
funny.
was heavily disappointed. Like, I don't even know what the hell it is. And like I said, apparently, like, as soon as you cleanse one of those beacons, you're locked into that fight. Like, that
Yeah.
is the last boss. Oh my god, I'm just
So,
waste of money. This game was a waste of money.
fucking, think that's the fucking deal. I'm gonna say for anybody who's watching this and says like, actually, I thought the Spurge Chronogator was hard or the Hollow Crow was hard. I'm like, you're fucking insane, bros. Like, I don't like. It's either one, y'all don't know how to play Dark Souls games, or y'all don't know how to make builds, or like, I don't know. This game was fucking mad
I mean,
easy
like, yeah,
as shit.
I mean, like that's the thing. Like, you can give it to those people that are like have never played like any Dark
But
Souls
like,
games
okay,
or
so
Soulsborne. So it's like I get it. It's holding their hat. But even then, like people that like you obviously know this game is going to cater to people that play these games.
yeah, right. But like, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
it's
Remember when I would read reviews about this game and they would be like, oh, I played all the Elden Ring game, or I beat Elden Ring, got everything. I beat Dark Souls 1 and 2 without even dying. I'm the greatest Dark Souls player ever. This game's really hard. Yeah, I would read those fucking reviews, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dog? This game is
yeah,
fucking a cakewalk. Like, I'm talking about those people. Like,
and the game was just
you're a
like
liar, bro.
was like extensively way overhyped for what it is. Like the look of the game, the aesthetics, all visuals, I thought they were great. I liked it. That's what really drew me in. I was like, okay, cool. It gives me like Dark Souls vibes, you know,
Yeah.
like Dark Souls 3. I was like, this is cool. Once you actually play it, you're just like, what is this?
Like I'm
Why?
going into like a Dark Souls like game and expecting to get my ass reamed by a couple of bosses. Like I know that going in, so like that doesn't bother me. But to not die to him 2 times or 3 times because fucking he's a recurring. Died once, died two, first try. First try, first try, first try, first try, first try. Like like there's never been like a Dark Souls game where I'm like, bro, I'm just steamrolling these fucking bosses.
Yeah,
Like
that's how I felt.
Armored Core, dude, you get to that Ibis bitch, and I'm like, bro, I was on her for like 3 hours.
Oh my god,
no,
that one was a
no
different experience.
boss in this game came close to that, like at all.
And it's like if you also want to put an argument where like other Soulsborne games, like I said, like since Lies of P like came out like I guess what like a month or two
Yeah.
earlier before this, by hands down, Lies of P definitely a better fucking game. Is there bullshit in the game? Yes, but Lies of P, the best and most closest fucking thing you will get to any Dark Souls or Elden Ring game. I promise you.
But yeah, I think we pretty much said our piece about the game. Like I said, if y'all are watching this and y'all want us to make
Peace.
a full review about
Peace.
it, we can make that video. Just let us know. But that's gonna be it for it.
No One
Thank-
Piece. No One Bottoms.
Thank y'all for
Oh my-
watching, and you all have a nice day. Bye.